In the summer of 1944, amidst the chaos of the Battle of Normandy, a group of fearless pilots took to the skies to defend their homeland against the relentless onslaught of Allied bomber squadrons. They were the pilots of Jagdgeschwader 26, known as JG-26, the famed Abbeville boys. JG-26 was one of the Luftwaffe's elite fighter units, renowned for their skill, courage, and tenacity in battle. Stationed in northern France, they became a formidable obstacle for the Allied air forces. Leading the famed Jagdgeschwader 26 during this critical time was a remarkable commander named Josef Priller. His leadership style and strategic acumen played a crucial role in the unit's operations during the Battle of Normandy. A seasoned veteran of the Luftwaffe, known for his tactical brilliance and fearless leadership, Priller flew 307 combat missions to claim 101 victories. All of these victories were recorded over the Western Front and consisted of 11 U.S. Army Air Force heavy bombers, 68 Royal Air Force Spitfires, making him the highest-scoring Luftwaffe ace for that type. 11 Hurricanes, 5 Royal Air Force medium bombers, and 5 U.S. Army Air Force fighters. He knew that the American 8th Air Force posed a significant threat to operations on the ground. The mission for JG-26 was to intercept and neutralize these bombers before they could inflict serious damage on our forces and impede their ability to defend the Reich. The American 8th Air Force employed a combination of medium bombers, such as the Martin B-26 Marauder and the North American B-25 Mitchell, escorted by fighter planes like the P-51 Mustang and the P-47 Thunderbolt. Their objective was to strike deep behind enemy lines and disrupt German supply lines and communication networks, denying the enemy the precious war material required to sustain the defensive operations of the Wehrmacht. With dwindling resources and a shrinking pool of experienced pilots, the Luftwaffe were vastly outnumbered by the Allied air forces, who enjoyed operational air superiority in the skies over Normandy, forcing the Luftwaffe to exhaust its available pilots with a high sortie rate, stretching both man and machine to their outer limits in a desperate attempt to hold back wave after wave of Allied formations. The Allies packed their bomber formations in close proximity with the intention of having them provide mutual protection from attacking fighters with their 50 caliber machine guns. In order for the Luftwaffe pilots to successfully disrupt a formation, they would first have to run a gauntlet of fire spewing at their aircraft from every conceivable direction, line up their shot, inflict critical damage, and then hopefully escape to make another attack run, all within the space of a few seconds. This, of course, assumes they are also able to avoid the escort fighters who have the advantage of altitude, numerical superiority, and the tactical advantage of time to choose their target. Additionally, the Luftwaffe pilots were ordered to ignore the fighters and concentrate their efforts on engagement with the bomber formations. If a pilot was lucky enough to survive this dalliance with death in the sky, their only reward was having to do it all over again, as no matter how many losses they were able to inflict, more kept coming. Unlike their Allied counterparts, Luftwaffe pilots had no hope of relief or reprieve. No tour of duty to set them free of duty upon completion. As Adolf Galland, General of Fighters, once said, no fighter pilot in the world had as many opponents as the German fighter pilot. The German fighter pilot would have to continue his mission for as long as he was physically capable, until he was wounded or dead.